Hey, look, what is that? Is it a beaver? Maybe? Or too small? Oh, it's a muskrat. Muskrats are semi-aquatic rodents. They're like mini beavers. They're related to hamsters, mice, rats, and gerbils. They are native to North America and were introduced to the other side of the world in the 1900s. They are now spread across Europe and Asia. I'm guessing that most muskrat sightings are probably when they're swimming or walking the shoreline. They will venture across land though for a new habitat or even to avoid predators, but they'll also come up for different types of food. And that's what this one seems like he's after. Muskrats eat a large variety of aquatic vegetation, but will also eat insects, fish, crayfish, frogs, and have even been known to partake in cannibalism in desperate times or if overcrowding is an issue. However, cattails are what they prefer. Looks like this one is making his move to get some veggies. And there he goes. He's got the greenery in his mouth as he's swimming away to his snack spot. What they'll do is sometimes they'll make what is called a feeding platform. And as the name implies, they'll sit on there and feed upon it. Just usually a pile of mud and vegetation. So he set his food down in the water and it looks like he's gonna wash up before eating. Mr. Muskrat, don't forget to clean behind your ears. Muskrats sure like their food. These guys will eat a third of their body weight every day. That's like someone eating the equivalent of both their legs every day. Shout out, Beard Meats Food. If you don't know him, watch him. These guys aren't very big at all, but can weigh up to 4 pounds. In terms of size, with the tail, they can be almost 30 inches long. The scaly tail is almost as long as their body. These guys are basically about the size of a cottontail rabbit. Muskrats get their name from the rat-like appearance and the musky odor they produce from glands located under the tail right near their butthole. The odor is really only used by males in breeding season to bring in the ladies and to mark their territory. Breeding season for the muskrat is influenced by their climate, but it can range from March to August. They can have up to 8 babies, also known as kits, and in one breeding season they can have up to 3 litters. And amazingly, once those babies are 6 weeks old, they're ready to be on their own. And after about a year, they'll be able to reproduce. Although the male and female will live together with the kits, it's the female that will generally raise the young. Similar to beavers, muskrats may build lodges. Using mud and plant matter, their little lodges might look like a pile of plants sitting above the waterline. They will then burrow up into the lodge from below the water and may end up making several rooms inside. They may not always make a lodge and may instead decide to burrow into the shore. Either method becomes crucial when it comes to winter. Muskrats do not hibernate. Come wintertime, they may tuck some food away either inside or even outside the lodge. Most of the time though, they can burrow into the snow to get vegetation or just grab stuff from below the ice. Thanks to their paddle-like feet, muskrats are also excellent swimmers. In fact, they can even swim backwards. They don't, however, have webbed feet like beavers do. While underwater, a muskrat is capable of holding its breath for 20 minutes. The muskrat's lips are able to close behind their front teeth. This allows them to gnaw and chew on stuff underwater without choking on a mouthful of water. Muskrats are mostly nocturnal little creatures. The best time to get a glimpse of them would be at dusk. However, daylight sightings are common. For years, muskrats have been hunted and trapped for their brown fur. As they age, they will get gray hair. Life expectancy for these guys in the wild is about a year on average when predation is taken into account, but under the right circumstances they could live a few years longer than that. In captivity, they can get to the age of 10. This muskrat here must be like 20 years old with all that gray hair. Actually, this muskrat is leucistic. Leucism is a genetic condition that results in partial loss of pigmentation, which gives it almost the appearance of being albino. You can tell it's not albino because the eyes still have their pigmentation. Either way, this was quite an awesome find. Thank you for watching.